Chris and
Ooh.
Steve have not even been dating 10 years, and I couldn't take a side. I would be very upset.
No, yes, you could. It would be Steve's side. I'm not even going to tell you what side you're taking. I know for a fact that you're going to go on Steve's side.
Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews.
We have full shows. We've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go.
And now you can calm down with us.
Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
Did you notice that every one of those girls was wearing the same outfit? Short black skirt, boots, leather jacket. I'm not kidding. I don't know if that was the theme. There must have been 10 of them all wearing the same number. They could have been our children.
And with that, we welcome you
Hi.
to the Calm Down podcast. We actually had a date night last night, the four of us. It was great. It was a 6:30
reservation.
Dinner, so early bird special. And thank God it was, because we got kicked out at 10.
10 o'clock. It was literally, they were moving the tables around us like, okay, get up now.
Yeah.
Get up. But I was very proud of us for following through, especially, and yes, this is our pregame, but we are Super Bowl bound here soon enough. But without further ado, let's get to
apologies to everyone that we didn't really have an episode this past week.
Good.
We had a week off to get ready for the Super Bowl. And can I just say, where the hell did the week go?
I'll tell you.
It's Saturday and we leave Monday, Tuesday.
I'll tell you where it is, and we're going to talk about it on the big show, because the amount of appointments that you would think that, we've never worked a Super Bowl before. Excited to talk all things big game right after this. Starting with Anonymous, have been in the same field for 10 years, but hate my job, not sure what to do next. Okay. All right. You're not alone in this. I feel like a lot of people get up every morning and they go to work and they're like just that hamster wheel and Groundhog Day and not motivated and not excited. I hate that for you, because life is too short. I understand that we are very, very lucky and in the minority that we get to do a job that we absolutely love. So let's make a list, Anonymous, of the things that you love to do. Whatever that is, start with your passions and then see if your passions can actually become a monetary aspect, like have a monetary component. Because if you do something you love, then you never work a day in your life. So start with that and then figure out how to excavate yourself from the job you're currently in. Don't get rid of that job until you know you have something else lined up. What do you say?
Yeah. Excavator is a big song in my house right now with Elmo. Excavator.
Wait, an excavator? Like your
excavator.
I was like, is that a hybrid of an excavator and an escalator? What is that?
Whoops.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm sober. All right. Debbie O'Neill, when you named your podcast, were you guys thinking about us or you gals? I think it was just something we said all the time when we were talking about everything in life. Like, calm down. Okay. You need to calm down. Calm down. That's what we were doing.
That's exactly. What were some of the other ones? We had I don't think I still
Vertigo,
have the list.
Keep Up.
Keep Up. Yeah. We're Good Here. I think.
Yeah, We're Good Here was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I thought We're Good Here was close.
Yeah. But ultimately it was, because calm down is a unanimous phrase that especially in today's, and we didn't even do it because of Taylor, but then it just all worked out with our love of her and everybody else that listens to this podcast. Phoebe Mac 35, feel like my gals and I lost touch because of work and schedules. Advice. Well, Phoebe, as we just opened up our pregame talking about it, you have to make time. Everyone's schedules are busy and you can use that as an excuse for the rest of your life, or you can prioritize your friendships the same way that you book an appointment for a facial or you book an appointment for the dentist or whatever the scheduled thing is schedule time for your friends, schedule time for your loved one, like a date night every Tuesday, whatever it may be. I think that if those friendships matter enough to you, then you make time for them, because you can always have an excuse that you're busy.
Very true. This one is a great one. Anonymous, how do you deal with a shitty coworker?
That's funny.
Be nice.
You go.
I don't know. I mean, I'm so grateful. Everybody I work with is so wonderful.
Yeah, we are very lucky. We love all of our coworkers. Daisy, we are not looking for your opinion at this time. Thank you, though,
We
for
are.
weighing in. How do you deal with a shitty coworker? I'm kind of in this phase of my life where I'm like, let's go. Like, just if they know that you don't like them, or I don't know. I think, okay, there's two ways to look at this. You can be mature and just show up and smile, stay in your lane, do your job, and avoid that person if you can. Now, if you can't, you have to work together in some capacity. Just grin and bear it. Or you can just go, which is my new motto, straight to the source and go, look, you don't like me, I don't like you, but we have to work together. So let's just make the most of it. And then it's not like this where I hate the elephant in the room. I'm done with the elephants. The elephants are free and back in the safari. They're no longer in the room. We're no longer having awkwardness. We're just direct line straight to the source.
Yeah, I'm really into I can't really function unless I tell you how I feel or we air this thing out. So that's my advice, but be nice.
Yeah, but you can still be classy about it. I think there's somewhere in between, that the combination of both of those.
Yeah.
Meliot.
Friends breaking up their engagement, known them for 10 years, being asked to take sides, how to handle. That's so hard. Chris and Steve have not even been dating 10 years and I couldn't take a side. I would be very upset.
No, yes, you could. It would be Steve's side. I'm already going to tell you what side you're taking. I know for a fact that you're going to go on Steve's side because he's easier to get along with. Friends breaking up their engagement.
That's
Why are
so
you being
hard. Why are they asking you to take
sides?
sides?
There you go. I don't get it.
You don't need those friends. Move on. You should break up with them. No, that's crazy.
No,
sucks. You shouldn't have to take sides. Let it cool down.
No. That gets a little tricky. But if you are being asked to take sides, I think that you go with the side that you've known the longest or that you're the closest to. I don't know.
But somebody must have done something like to the other person if they're breaking up the engagement and it got volatile and it's like, you have to pick a side now. He did this to me or she did this to me. And now you have to be, you're going to go with them. You know what they did to me? This is crazy.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Susie. I mean, Meliot. I need more information. Now I'm invested in why the engagement's broken off.
What did they do?
Yeah, I have questions. Please follow up with that. We gave you no advice on how to handle it. I'm so sorry, but now we're invested.
We even called you the wrong name.
First of all, I love the name Susie. What a great name, huh?
Susie Cakes.
Susie Rogers, you're adorable. As successful and beautiful women, have you ever... Well, Susie, look at how beautiful we look. Have you ever been in a relationship where the guy is jealous or insecure because you work with men and especially travel with men? I have struggled with this in most of my relationships and curious how to resolve it. Would you like to start? Because I don't feel like you've been in a relationship like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think I've been in many relationships, I'll be honest. But my husband is friends with all my coworkers. He really doesn't care. And he also understands from, I guess, the athlete side of things. I've got so-and-so calling me. I've got to, I've got to wait for him. It's after a practice.
Yeah.
Also, I'm 100 years old. He's not worried about it.
Steve's the first boyfriend / relationship, literally the first boyfriend I've ever had, which is probably why it's my most successful one, that is not jealous to the point where we've talked about it before. I have to try to make him jealous. I'm like, hello, do I need to, what's happening?
Don't do that to him.
No, I know. That's your friend. I will not hurt his feelings, but no, I've been in so many relationships that, well, first of all, that sounds bad. I have been in so many relationships. I just always clearly picked insecure guys, which is so annoying and a turnoff. There's nothing sexier than Steve's confidence in himself to not be worried about me traveling with guys, working with guys, being out late. I mean, we get off for Amazon. We're off the air at 1:00 in the morning, go get a drink afterwards. And it's 2:00 in the morning.
4 a.m. Yeah.
I mean, fuck, you know how much time I wasted in my life having to be in the corner with these insecure fucks. And then I have to FaceTime because they don't don't believe where I am. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Or after our Super Bowl.
I'm sorry.
You're
Literally
crying.
Erin just worked the Super Bowl and she's having to console me in the corner because I'm crying because I'm in a terrible relationship because the person's literally ruined the entire Super Bowl for us. It was awful. Awful, awful. And you're an amazing friend because
I'm surprised Jared didn't kill him. He was like, guys, come on, let's go.
Awful. So, Susie, my suggestion to you is if the guy is insecure, if the guy is jealous and you are taking things away from your job or from time and all that stuff because of his issues, bye. You need to break up with that guy. You need to find someone that's secure. It saves you so much time and energy.
Yeah.
My answer is not saves you time and energy. I'm sorry. Next.
No, it was a good one. It was a really good one. I think I'm going to like this one. Jacqueline Baca. So I just had a total Erin moment. Great. Working a flight from LA, Newark. I was trying to give Mr. Andrew Whitworth a compliment and it came out so wrong. So I just kept talking and and I made it worse. Why is this me? Why would we do this? I'm with Charissa. I never want to meet my idol because after this encounter, it would just be a horrible nightmare. So my question is, when a compliment goes bad, what we mean well, do we just shake it off? Sign an embarrassed flight attendant.
Oh my God.
I need to know what happened.
Okay, Jacqueline, I'm going to tell you right now, if there was anyone in the world that like would not care if you were babbling, rambling, any of that, it's one Mr. Andrew Whitworth, Walter Payton Man of the Year. I get it. I get that so there's cute. Like that moment where, because Erin knows and she's seen me do it, where I will let nerves take over and I won't shut the fuck up. Jimmy Fallon, remember? And so there's just.
But I knew what was going on.
But I would say this: it's already shake it off is right. Like on to the next. He probably thought it was so endearing and so sweet that you were nervous to give him a compliment or to tell him that you just thought he was great. I love this. You're adorable.
Me thing.
Because it goes back to, you've talked before about how when you really like someone, like you're like somebody that whatever famous, you'll run away. Hi, George Clooney. Remember us at the restaurant?
Oh yeah. I just put my head down and got weird.
Yeah. So she was saying she had one of those moments, but in this case, she just was over talking like I do.
That's
Jacqueline,
hilarious.
You're fine. You're adorable.
You'll have to ask Whit about it.
Yeah, I will. And then also, thank you for being a wonderful flight attendant, because I'm going to tell you right now, that is just, we say it all the time. And this podcast loves us some flight attendants. You guys have a thankless job because the amount of nonsense you have to deal with. So shout out to all the flight attendants. We love you.
Oh, although you came in contact with a flight attendant you weren't happy with.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about that on the big show. Actually, that's a great, you know what? There's a tease in the biz. I love 99.9% of flight attendants. There was an outlier here, and I'm happy to talk about it.
Oh, boy. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.